Sabeka Johnson Accra. And what hello 101.5 FM Odumo Kumasi. Ghana man tem ye doing sia baby out and king. Kasa fidie ba kuba said ye sia ni etire. Ye kwame on ya. Be said yasa. peacefmonline.com GhanaToday.com Swabode. Ye tie fo benye bi akan. Na die dikase ebonum akotini bi nie.
Yamampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama akwa kopiemu ewo conference bi ekoso ewo Munich Germany na dwumadien bia omubedi wase no yamampanyi bedi mu akotene yi pa afen so eye kane soafo ano ohwe sikasem so no munyamfo kan no fowiata amanebo ebeto odwase nkrofo bia boawura ne fie akwaye ne omopɛ no emrahye bedwafo ni bi akere omadwen edi afa ho.
Must use this opportunity to reinstate our collective responsibility to ensure no public official, whether current or former, is unfairly targeted.
Na ene eye wiase da nyina ye de asi hodom ehyefa afa radio ho Ghana for dodo no so akere omadwen afa kwan a radio adwuma no ekɔ ne mfaso a enya ewo yeso. Aban lawyer panyi Odumunyamfo Dominic Ayini edi atodwa say Yamampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onye clearing agent na ye pemampanyi ano ye clearing agent a eye Yamampanyi dada Nanado Dankwa Ekufuado.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama cannot be labeled a clearing agent.
Na ukopiemu ewo asante mante munso asante hini otumfufu osejito otoso mienu ede atodwa se Ghana ye ngumesua na yaya na manyosem no ha adwene yie papa enti wosi ejai saa de ne nebu ama yenwumesua efa ne ntema pa efra sanso na wosoafo wo shat na ye obo ade ne pa ne abafu nyuma so Odumunyamfo Mutala Mohammed edi atodwa se wo kwa akobo PhD no eye krata keke wo ebetimi adimu a ebegina kwan a obetimi aboa ama nimdi a wonya ye no ebema oman no etu empom.
PhD and the certificate is nothing but a piece of paper. I dare Utuma use a certificate now to contribute towards the growth and the development of this country.
We and in Sambia Kahona Yede Baba Sumo say Prem to break Cassiabo.
MTN kuta 4G plus ya ewo fastest connectivity esa wo highest internet speed inti tisi MTN tebuneti. Said mekoya dawruma amansan tiame kwabena mafo ana
abna beyi nyano afe yeshe yensem no ase Yamampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama akwakopiemu ewo Germany na conference bi ekoso ewo Munich conference wo sha aman yahodo mpanyufo dodo na akwakopiemu ewo ase ni nyina no ene kwan a yebetimi aboa kan ye ho abom na yahye ama asumdue ene bambo mapa akoso ewo ebibiman ni aman hodo bia omumu achechecheche na Yamampanyi akwakopiemu ewo hoi tana forum no wono ene beye titenani a obeda no afenso obehye na wakasa afa edwedie ayonkofa ye ne aman hodo ewo emfaso ewo se frimu ba kwan a yebetimi aka ye ho abom atoto niema yie na aboye ho ban na Yamampanyi kwa awo kwenyo no nko ane koye empanyimfo kuku dam woye meimu so ebo na chidom ehwese de be ya adwumedi omukwa akodi ohonom no ebetimi awie peye na oman Ghana emfaso anase ye chefa wosi yenya wo mu no yetimi anyane sa pepepe na okoye no afei National Security Advisor Prosper Bani edi na chibi chochofo panyi emamampanyi Dr. Callistus Mahama onunsu kobi de otu yemampanyi efo Mame Joyce Bawa Mokhtarin su edi na chi ena fei Minister for Government Communication de wakasama Yamampanyi Ora Felix Kwachi Ofosu omunyina edi Yamampanyi echi asamrei omakwa kopiemu ewo oman Germany omoshe ama mini conference no etimi akoso wano
na radio day ayenne UNESCO General Conference and womutase February day tosu edumiensa ade abete a yebedi Valentine Day no ye yesi wanu a ye de celebrate radio afie de no womu se etifia asem ye radio and cremating ne sa wonti ye bisa ye nsam trefo se Bisa mantem no se ɛdeɛ nsunsuasoɔ na radio enya ɛwɔ wɔmu asetena free bra radio baaye yɛnua Sally Engeze ɛhwɛ Cape Coast
Bocho radio say oye pa o ma yetensem mo ye mo onye o me yenya ahwe yeso o sa na asemi po betu mesi baby enim obeka no radio do nti ebe hu se o hu bibi po baby ko na betu ma rush akohwe da asem no to na wanto no bibi betu mesi obi eni ho radio no betu ma aka police fu betu mi ka wa nti radio tie de oya do papa nti o ma ye na ye nti radio
radio de utia very nice because I'm out in Sembery. Me kai say massem bi bae no radio na me tie nti radio de ya de pa say obeti radio because TV de enya de be ka say o hwia de akọ but radio de what ka mu krampa ye cars bebre am de to radio nti am out in Sembery nti radio de me pe crashing TV
radio ne de yet in Sembery wo do ma yeti ma olokodo wo nyane manim especially hane community mori sisi nti radio ne de oboan maye amde mimpoi nso meti do obi aso ni radio a na meti bia na makade na chere bia se mini na mate
some of them me kwade nti me pere me relax a ho na meti ni pa ti ameda ni news ne da na man kasa me hweme de meti radio for news meti radio for one old tunes no high life papa young semuna adeno how my adrenaline relax
the reggae nyamenyom ho sa ana mpeba na eduro nyumra so asa adadem tetefo nyum no mtampo
wano radio no pettetefo nyum a wo motabo no na weye Sally Engeze Cape Coast a Kwame Kontambo aten ehwe se hwibekwae
boa sanse yewo ewiase ho se ewiase ne so enti sa asem bi si na nya radio ne be mo wate a ebe ye den so obeti so wo yo so be kwai ana bia sankora na betre nsu a na sa asem bi esi ho no mo a wo kumase abe date ba radio ebe mo hunu ti radio boa me hunu ensem a ekoso wo wiase na wo ho no mo a won so atimi ade ada ho so nti radio de aboa ye pa
radio de aboa so we cast radio ema me boa ya sa ni pa krono twa ntro entiende eye radio de yidie ye be celebrate pa because radio no ema yati wiase mu nsem social issue aware bibia announcement wo achichi ni benche kra ote de ekoso o man mu nsem enya radio a enka o man mu nsem bebereba ekoso nyina bezira no wate enya se bia internet da be ko na be hu bia enka wonte entiende eye radio de yidie eya ni gisem
wapa Peace FM nkase abo mo de mayen Lord FM kase abo mo de mayen me yati wiase nsam nyina eboa ye wo wiase mu eboa pa nti
yenia Kwame Konto Boaten Lord FM se hwibekwae nana ya wafram ehyenkran
eya depa beto kwa bi so no nipa ni bi ni mu kwan onfa so de ye no wo hwe so ano so essay niam ndi omo hwe no mo ye ni yi ye radio nkansem bi wo ha ye nte de wuru bi ni nsem bi a we say koba bi mo bi so tibi no de to no
radio no aboam because se me ni fie kra na mkita radio o menchen a metie de ekoso wo man mu se wote o man mu na wenim de ekoso a na say wo life no obesi de no wa bose bibi besi a radio na na mema ye nkai
wo village ana wo baby on ti me hwe tv ana ni e bia on go top paper metia ba o mi so ni radio ana say phones no tie de ekoso e wo aman huro so and even Ghana nyina o tie de ekoso nti e bia say BBC say ana say busy no o tie a obetimi abobo ne ho ntem nti radio de aboye nyina
radio de say aboa mi very because me nya the tie news de ekoso bia me hu e wo radio so enyi na na e wo TV nti kakra no radio na no mu use say aboa yen
radio aye na ma bibira ma through radio na it information announcement say we babes if this was misinformation maybe obi enye sure of assembly they won't verify say o assembly true and enye true now about the through radio to misinform the public and so
we ya this year one crime na Michael Akrofi ese kufodia
wayi pa esane se anka no na nsem bi wo ho ne nyama horo bi wo ho no ma unya onte ebesin so onte so na radio ni nti bibi to fam na travel for baby a simbia ba ya travel baby no bi ehun senya nyama eko
aboa hida to na information bi a yen say that enya no radio ba ya chesa atre no aboa pa me di Peace FM be example and say first no na radio stations in endorse but na dia na wo hono so na brofo titu but Peace FM e di change bi e ba ya amase say no obia asoma che say ukoba bi ebu a news bi okrati a me personal and crofo so maintain Peace FM until me tell Peace FM no me jin to say ya na say enye I think say in general no radio ndi aboa
radio kwa de me ka say and the most powerful media setups is here because we have OBT radio okwafumo okuta wireless kakrebi OTB rural hospital ebi oho obi oni dem otinike mukamu ntimi hwe TV ni otia na ede radio maybe abefa bia people are using radio even on our phone radio also nti na san e two bi nso a so when take time etimi e hadwin ema basabasa ye eden eba because obi on eno no kan de ba kwa na I travel because of the number of people omo yeden omuti ana so omo have access to radio
environmental and as the TV omo sankanye radio aka information a efi nkranmamu eba no anka omo nya
anka omu enya wei aye yansam trafo ewo amantam ni bie ene ye ne wo mu akasa ene ye radio day ensamu a radio ensamu a ye ka woso no ensunsan so a enya awo mu asetenem ene wo mu abrabom na eba no radio dumemu a opani ba ko a wabin ye pa wa ye duma no so ache nti a friend no veteran broadcaster yeni akwame edinkra owo Pure FM opani awrade asumdue nka wo
obra nka so na upomire
awrade adom na mo ho nso
nyamna domboko the council of state at the elections in
anse ya home pa minim se eye wo mu network no na my problem sao okasa na atiko ebem se esese telecommunication companies no omu tech wo mu niama no maye kakra yensa san kan bio obani no anu gusu a wo ka bibi na ka te
kwamna wede yenyina yemaye ho happy radio day
returns na se bibi aboko
kwamna hade nanka haye ano ye state for omo elections here peja bi ababa na no ana say electoral support amaya tse 17th ye be santo so enna na ha adwen kakada yasada ka wiemu adwopa
because what dey na yenim se omu ana ejina ne atu omuso aba ne ye kukudampa o
kwama kukudam na omo ye kukudam eche national elections aba ne ko baubia ene president Mahama bounce to evi entinka waiting for there ni pado do amokoto aba kwama omo ye sen ena omo to aba na nkasam so enye sebi obi akwahwa akwapra ya ena to aba no eyenkofo a omudi mutte mo assembly no ena ya from somobra na mo to aba ntinka we ka to kwa etimisi wo
dabi ntina hard mete se ayifo no kura ay parliamentary caucus no kan bi se entwaye ne nyina ne yaboto kura
enye egu o mane mu nyina ni mase ana eduru bi a sanku eye Ashanti region eni Kumase pinche bi a Kumase pinche bi a Ashanti esana matching obi tie ye eba se a kamera ye anhobi o ana ko ya ba sisi na Kumase edi ande ekoso Kumase edi yem hihye kra na eba emfata
de na ye wanwa kra ne se enipa ne tumi nante ba ho ebese nneɛma sɛ bibia san kɔ
free kwano baabi a yɛ ka asɛm so ɛnyɛ baabi kwawo ɛhɔ yɛ regional coordinating council ɛhɔ na regional security council for ɔmo office wɔ committee wɔ nti sɛ hɔ mpo ɛna yɛntumi mfa bambɔ amade a ɛsɛ wotu fie dɛ a wo life no ɛnyɛ wo regional coordinating council, that is the highest seat of government ɛwɔ Ashanti regional ɛhɔ yɛntumi ama security no anyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ hɔ na macho me fotumi kɔfa ballot box ɛsɛsɛ no kwabra ha adwene
tumi so duwa gbowura hɔ sesa bibia kata sɛ no asa nante kɔ asomdwem
ɛbɛsi nne yɛnte sɛ anoma mpo yɛakye no wɔ
hɔ radio na yɛhyɛ baabi a ɛfiri ne baabi a aba abɛduro deɛ ne yɛbɛtumi ayɛ aka ho
kwabra radio yi deɛ anya hwee krampo deɛ yɛbɛtumi aka sɛ ama yɛ mebu adwuma ayɛ ɛne nyinaa radio yi ɛne yɛyɛ sɛ wohwɛ sɛ radio stations a ɛwɔ Ghana ɛnam bɛ ahensia dodo a yɛde ama amanfo frequencies a yɛde ama amanfo ɛbɛ hɛnwotwe nti sɛ animu yɛ ɛbɛ 200 anaa ahanu ɛbɛsan aba abɛka ho nti ɛne nyinaa no sɛ wofa bi a radio station ma wokora na sɛ ebi a nipa du kora na ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ ha wohu nipa dodo a radio adawoma nti atumi ama ɔmo nsa ɛkɔma no radio aboa ama ɛne democracy ne kwa no atintim yie san sɛ nya nneɛma no nyinaa ɛna NCC for no etumi bɔ ho dawuro ɔmo bɔ dawuro no kana ɛnam radio so ha electoral commission for bɔ dawuro radio ha nti radio asampoa saa konya no so your democracy and your civic responsibility in San Banino, a radio, wapaye, ama 40, and Rankas, this will be an encore law school. Now there be a radio for FM for radio for FM being for HHM educational a console or radio so a idea of wapaye. Na ya can say, na yan can say, Abwaska ticket. But when I do a beer, Yana, some Santi radio, I have Sunset, exercise at the woman, a yard dozen. And they, if you know of a radio, say, a police station, if a radio, say, a court, if a radio, say, a police car arena, as a cancer beer or a Yana, a car radio, a chino, a do a Yana, a more minimum, a shot, you know. Na kwete sane ye makwan amamafo enkoma twen na sofonti ye brano se ti epiemu dia na epiemu enti epiemu ma se sei ya chichire yen se obi pe frequency eno an se wakọ omo line so na wakọ fele se le nipa kono o de ba be yeden sam na nyina no emu akojo pa enti sei obi a radio station bi na sabi yɛn fan sɛ obi anim sɛ wei ɛsɛmɛsi wei deɛ ɔyɛ bi a political party bi mpo chairman anaasɛ political party bi nipa paa na woka sɛ ɔma no frequency a sɛ wonya de ma no wie kwa deɛ a ɔde bɛyɛ adwuma a ɛsɛ sɛ wode yɛ sɛ wohwɛ asɔfoɔ bi no mu a ebi a yɛma ɔmo frequency TV and radio na wobisa wɔn sɛ wode ma no sɛ ɔmfa nyɛ dɛn mmerɛ a ɛta akyire a ɛtumi control content no ɛyɛ ade a ɛwɔ fam paa mekae sɛ openyi ya waye boafo msa omo tintim krata bi se omo de ko say a ebetini a control content kaka eno so no ehun ba asem say ye mpese ye be control content but maybe aye ko no edu ba bi ne say yentimi amfamra ni bi antoto amana guide na ye no say the holding na ye ethics nko dia abe hardem pa say ethics de say na me ma dwen ye me and no watch in you, and it will be a free, and in your mammy dim, and there be a mediators no, a juma. The year a two the only member of Ghana Journalists Association, only member of Ghana Broadcasting Independent Broadcasting Association, Gibafoa. Not just a radio station house who operate no. Only maybe so apart from NCA so HSA, I'm on my frequency. And this on my frequency we are no. I feel National Media Commission. Almost Assemba, 2-4 na mboti be 2-4 emra bia ni wa attention say maka asem we obi ka asem kratia o radio station so papa court enti once ayeka say ampa radio no aboa asese amadwuma ba the deep in the book that's no near rank via and also a Thai radio echi yen to be say over 600 radio stations it's a CIA ayo preach them not right actually contact this animal no ye just say nipa na fa anji enye esana kwabra abraham pa ediamaye afi
unu say ye didi atra yes ye ho
ata epi atamsa ukwa we tomorrow radio no utie radio bia na bi say eh adwuma we bia na me ya na san say nsama ye ka no me tie ba ko bi say na kwabra nipa o tie dwebro obaka say oye magistrate and say oye judge o dia sem
dia sem
o dia sem o aye friend judge we friend my lord
ai
o say e passa na na esatu mi no konde
wobi awaresem wobi katemu nsem wobi asumasem no wo mu dia besi ho obu aten
kwara fatna mo we anshanka ni aye ne se ebedru pribro na ya kasa echi awe opia wade musam enema no esoso mepo NC for National Media Commission for they brought my battle but about to have a monkey but the monarch come omutuno and so much me shemukina pa na no matter say the Minister of Communication Honorable Sam George I can say frequency square they are man for a free bear last court equal among for the hamra no only show there be other in your radio station for there be other for forever young can say near Baraba counter and yet Namdodo and Sanquai. Then when yan Shakwaya, the fossil eat you. Come around to a so we reckon now what is some show, we reckon the fear some shower. A quenya beer say, what the man piano, yo, Paco Court, Ebio, Paco Police Station, Ebia Sa, won't not be so anchor say, me in the Inspector General of Police, me and I'm here Chief Justice, be dear some no hour. And so now we are shabby.
me krampo di aya me ka se ba akofo na ware anke e be ka se nipa kro kire no ho enti obi aware sam de wo de ba radio so me nka bi esan se wonnim de esi wo honom a wasofa a wo ka bi no na ebi adane atemuafo me frɛ o peke dina so na me no nkasa te say court ama no order na menim say bibia ni wa ebetumi abosa dwumedie no a wo mu di no ho ban ya na ebebra wo ho
kobra yemra no se de si etiesesi ya no ya na edim paso bunya emra bia kina so se bia o catcher radio station say o closing down this animal emra no emu air light pa san say ya nshase enhwe say why na sebi we dey brano and a frequency no find the idea man no orange say what we say ba say opetu e da bo ho ba ha obako police station na police for no ahwe wa dwiri mu po say ampa etuo no ye de mawa obetimi de adi ade e say emra ba ho kwan say the pedi apene so kwana uko police station asa ko ka cho say aboba na amade ma amana metododo say ne akani mumam say ensan panga ho enye obia na edi tu ehyemisam sanse tu utimi ni bo ho bai etu dan so utimi die ta pepe na radio no aye radio no eboa etimi cheche ni bomu ma radio no one san we here abesin akum nipa ebidie e dia maye da bia ye ka Rwanda wasem ye ka other places e bi ha na nyansie ma ye mum nyamfa man a mo tin an take Kamera one day, you better also. No money, abudu.
Openi edasipa.
Ramida was so.
Yo. Etiefo openi wa yobia ebano radio jumemu wa bin ye pa yeru akwame edinkra na enene kasaye.
Betwa yensem no eso na amanebo ebeto odwa se kane yesikasem soafo owura kenuforiata Nkrofo bi abo awura ne fie mu so omo ya sojafo na owura Richard Jakpakra na edi omanim ema omo koye saade no kopie mu mrahye bedwafie a obia kire na adwen edi afa ho na onimonyamfo Habib Idrisu a boye tolom mrahye bedwani edi akasa wodi tudwa se nia ekoso no entwa yie kura ena afa so kura OSP asɛm a wɔde aba betodwa sɛ kane esi kasɛm so afo ne munyafo ken for riata omuhia ne dendenden waye wanted esan sɛ omuhunu sɛ abra na wɔsom ɛwɔ MPP aban mu ehwe esi kasɛm so no keta ahye proye dream ne kankan bi ayɛden akɔso enti emra ehia ne dendenden ɛna wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ dabi yenye ne saa na owura ken for riata kra no oni omayi mu yi a watu kwan no okwa akɔgye ayahye ena eyo omanim sem enti eba ne sen ena monim se nipa okwa akɔgye ayahye ama baabi ogye anaye ahwe krom de krata aba abonten se nokuranie nipa no oba abegye ayahye na wobede ebeto abonten se waye wanted muhia ne dendenden won de na adwene mu hu ne se de yekoso no entwa yi
must use this opportunity to reinstate our collective responsibility to ensure no public official, whether current or former, is unfairly targeted or subjected to actions that undermine the legal right. Let us be clear, the pursuit of justice must always be balanced with respect for the process, and any deviation from the principle can have far-fetching consequences on our democracy. Mr. Speaker, we must stand united in our resolve to protect the integrity of our legal institution and to ensure that every individual is treated fairly under the law. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, I reinstate my call for accountability and transparency. The actions taken by the OSP in this matter are deeply troubling.
Na sasem kroya ho ena onimonyamfo James Agaga wo ye bosa sound mrahye bedwani nsuso akere na adwen na okire mu se obia ntietia owura ken for riata ne fa ahodie so okwan bia so esan se yenka se wo yanda arrest na se ebia ye de na kwa akogina emranim ewo kwan a eni nyina so obia nti de omo kan se waye wanted no eno nkire se yetietia ne fa ahodie kwan bia so.
Whether they acted with a warrant or without a warrant, before they draw certain conclusions. Now, Mr. Speaker, the special prosecutor has spoken. He says he extended an invitation to Kendo Foriata, and his lawyers offered to present themselves for questioning. And he said, no, lawyers are not the subject of the investigation. So he wants to talk to Kendo Foriata himself. Could this be the reason why agents of our state security apparatus stormed his home? Mr. Speaker, let me remark that when Honorable John Dinapo's home was stormed, there was no prior invitation extended to him by any state security agency mandated to investigate any matter. Likewise, the home of Dominic Ayene, the current Attorney General, was stormed, equally stormed. What was his crime? His crime was that he only wrote a legal opinion. A legal opinion warranted the storming of his home without a prior invitation from the police.
Any ayo nimunyamfo James Agaga waye Bosa North mrahye bedwani eno achi ena onimunyamfo Alexander Afenyumakin enso kasaye na ne de no efa asojafo ayesusu se omako owura ken for riata fie akwaye ne omo pewo ho na ochem se bibi se die ntwa ye kura ni kwan so oman yesoso so.
What happened yesterday by state security operatives must be condemned by all of us. Honorable John Dinapo has narrated his own ordeal, but the records of this house will confirm that when that happened, Right Honorable Speaker Okwe condemned that act. If indeed something had happened yesterday, it does not mean that we should continue today. Mr. Speaker, I have heard human rights activists, respected lawyers for that matter, quote Article 18 of the Constitution to say that that is not applicable in this case. Mr. Speaker, I beg to submit that that was a wrong appreciation of the law. Military men led by Mr. Richard Jakpa
unlawfully entered the premises of Mr. Kenoforiata, search his rooms.
Any onumunyamfo Alexander Afenyumakin awaye edom kumano banu deni ne krakra mu ena edom kese banu deni onumunyamfo Mahama Yariga enso kire na adwe no se wo bi fom na ehu behia se yebe manipa na baba begu enkonta afa de oyeye no ho a wo se ye ne mra kwan so esanse o man na ye kabima min kabia memu ene edibu enti eba ne se bia ye be ya ade no na akoye se nipa ne ye tietia ne fa hodie so ne ade a entwa ye nto besre se bibi bia no ne papa mu nti ye mfa mra kwan so enye.
Not to do this to each other. And what do we mean by let's not do this to each other? Let's not, when there's a change in government, try to hold each other accountable this way or that way. I take a position that indeed, the reason why the voters go and vote for one political party as against the other is so that they will come and hold each other accountable. The day that we stop holding each other accountable, that will be the day the electorate will lose confidence in this democracy. And when they lose confidence in this democracy, that is the end of democracy in Ghana. So we must hold each other accountable. When we vote for a new party and the party come, they owe a duty to those who voted them to hold those who have been taken out accountable. As for how they do it, it should be a matter of following due process and the law.
Any dom kese ne banu deni onumunyamfo Mahama Ayariga na Imano Akoli ni William Gaines ne densemi ebae.
Ye te wo memu. Ye wo problems bebre. Enkran ha menim baabi mpa street light edu enwumra eso. Street light yo menim baabi edu enwumra eso. Traffic light kura de forget it. Shefi ya emene yen. Problems ya egu o man so nye problems ketwa. Ya mamu tumi se o me solve my yen. Na wo se obi ye me bi. Enti men so me ba be ye ni bi. Sa nyamra kwan so a sika akodi nkofo nten. Ya jikura ebetumi de akyekere Ghana ba ko aka ho. Famra kwan so je. Na some time ago ya dia soldier for ba me fie. Enti men so this time me dia soldier for ko obi fie. Now they akoye dey. Because enti mo di 2 minute show off. Mo obi ade kire ni tumi a ye di tumi ma me no me di say enti men so ye di tumi ama me a men so me di be say ne santini ya to abama mo problems bebre ba gu o man so problems nansense dum so kura say unity emebunu ni adumaye na mo te parliament wo ede kire mo ho se ye ne ayete kire kura de ni misi wo ya hwehwe kan wo furiata na ya di esika wo no ho sa mo te parliament wo mo settle scores we buy wo ye mi bi enti yanso ye ni bi ya buy ye di me phone di ko UK enti mo nso makoti obi a munim so woni ho makoni fie kesi dabe no ano ala eduma nala so wo ye ne seyo woni nipa nam nipa no a wonene nam wo ye wadanfo brebo no wonim sasa nioma we nyina sesane ntumam. You have the power when to me ayare oyare a wada mayo hospital no ene na wodi mirika se wan kofa no mrew se ken wo fori atanko anu obi a so wada hwite mumpo ni ye twen kokoto a menyin nimpo se MPP ni kura bedi akire so kwa ko sympathize wo bia ni ehuma broma no but ekwan a mo nso mo de fa so a munim se nipa ni ni ho na sojafo mudi anim sise uniform cream ko ni fie wurudu na ye dey show off kikri asumesi a wodi anim ni ye bia ni gate ni ebu no pran na mo ne nam ho hey ena munya dey tase wo ye wu bi ntimu so ye ni bi attorney general ye ni bi ntimu so mu ye bi mumpap akwan pa mo befa so a se no kurasa sika akodi nkofo we japade akodi nkofo a monye ya de ma yen na sa de amu ye de de anim gu asesem ni edi tumi mamu mumfa solve problems ya mo de be settle mo scores santine ya to abama mo ane da attorney general Kasai Dominic Akuritinga yini na nensem ni bi ni.
When the term was used, it was rightly used because Nana Addo His Excellency was directly involved in most of the time issuing statements, writing letters. I saw the love letter to Cecilia Dapa stating that he is very confident that he'll be declared innocent. So that is how Ghanaians labeled him declaring agent. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama cannot be labeled declaring agent because, as I've said in my statement, he has not been involved in any decision. I will, at the appropriate time, maybe do a cabinet memo so that His Excellency and my cabinet colleagues will be formally informed of the decisions that I have taken.
Special prosecutor Semonibi.
I am taking absolute responsibility for all the decisions as the Attorney General. It is my responsibility. If there's any fault in the decisions I've taken, I will take responsibility. I am taking responsibility, today, and I'll take responsibility in the future. Regarding the OSP, recall that the OSP law seeks to make the OSP independent of the Attorney General. Now, even though I disagree entirely with it, not because I am now Attorney General and I want powers over the OSP, but if you go back to the parliamentary Hansard, when the law was being enacted, I was one of those who argued strongly that that power rightly belongs to the Attorney General under the Constitution.
Na enwetina wotre se asemu a special prosecutor kaye press conference no ho no ochire na adwene fa ho.
I am a bit reluctant to interfere in the work of the OSP. However, I think that it is only right that because he's exercising prosecutorial authority, which belongs to me under Article 88(3) of the Constitution, I should be in the know regarding his actions. OSP is one of the agencies under the Attorney General's Department, and at the appropriate time, I will call for a briefing on everything that he has done, including the press conference that he held. I myself, woke up to the press conference. I did not know that he had taken those actions. I'm not blaming him for taking the actions. Until I know the substantive content of the actions he's taking, I cannot, begin to say anything about them.
Dear Yatene Kase ye Attorney General Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini. Yenia George Osei.
Asante hine otumfo sei tutu otosumi enu eden sembia to dwade owoka no efa oman Ghana sede yenwumasua yesi eye no wose akwaya se na amanyosem ema ne bro so dodo eba ne sa na ema nwumasua no ebre ni nyina so ni nyina no ehwete ento so obesere pa emfa ho ni aban ye woso ewose yetimi ebo aban na chidom na de ebebu ama ye nwumasua gina ne naso no yenhwe se ye bedru honom ne nyai se ye na amanyosem no na nya de a ebo aye ewukuda fa sha omudi ye wo menhia wo kumase ena ode nsemi etudwa
amanyosem no we free adesua mu na mo ya hye se free na kro se ne ye no obi aba no onsesa no ne ye de sa ekọ na ye kama aba fufuro ya kan obiemu wati committee na ye nyina wati ya church mu ni ehunu mo so na mo mu na koda na bia wo mu amuna monim e form ho no de na achi a mon kam ye hu ebe drum film no senior high school no de na achi a mon kam ye hu na ye si ebiemu asa busa sa de na ye ya hwe ni anka ni ye na se ye betin no ni antin no e se bi paswa e betin ho sa metron for kan ye ko school wo mu na ye be ko dan ho na aduan ni si wo ene yesi asesa School no and no be corner no upon no edinta mo na mo mu amohuno akokra me tie me ko school no be the same me huna de cross de mu no montro mra na so de ba na de fa so be yi de nyina de anu akabia
Any eye asante hene otumfo se tutu otosom yi no kasa wie ye asante mantem kwankyerɛ for panyi ohwe nwomesua so Dr. William Amankrapia enso kasa ase.
There were interventions bebre. Ebi ni say all districts in Ashanti region 200 days of reading. Apart from so no ye were nyoma ye deboa less students amuntumi ye were remedial classes for them and yenyiska and now ba secondary schools no so problems e wo ho no schools no aform say untumi read a omo form e kire wo read ansa na wa ba betra the main class no ho sa nyoma we mu nyina ye so that intervention eboa education economy adwuma ye dia say we are doing all that we can for God and country. She said, and say, man, quality of education, teacher welfare, and putting your into the system. So, teacher for records, so BBA, and Yafe now be free. We are putting all this together so that Ejumano welfare of the teachers will be enhanced.
Dr. William Amankrapia eye kwankyerɛ for panyi asante mantemu wɔhwɛ enwumesua eso na ewukuda afahye nase na asante hene san kasaye na okasa kyerɛ adehye omo ewo amanone Ghana adehye omakwa akopie mu wa amanone so omumfa enkabo mu ntena na wono omo wo honom no omo kɔ so omo kɔ akɔbɔ brapa koye adwuma nya bidia ba behwefie aboa mampuntunyuma akoso amoman Ghana ye krabehwe enti so mo wo hodom no na asomdwe ne nkabo mu nya adwuma wo montema emmoa emasa ni so adehunu ne bam ti omo sre se dane dada nyina no momfa nkabo mu entena ho
ono wati ofande close of persona wo ma pa ko die jesu of persona na ono mo sale onye na ade obia tu bande ko obia le pende ko tu pa ono so ayen no so tie be na jambe ni na che no so so ko yi obi so ona so obi so be ni na che ni na che so ko yen no ono de ne do aba ba che se ono be me hu onka ni pa no mom sa onka mo ya ni pe di na che se wo kan wo mabom yero ho ate
Ani asante hene otumfo se tutu otosum yenu eno echi na Ghana Immigration Ladies Association ena fei opemso nananom omo New York US abrochmemu omukopie afahye ase na panyi a wodoma no nanata kra amani ampon ena fei nso de wokasa ema Ghana Immigration Ladies Association ASI Anita Konedu Asumani edensem se nso etudwa
Asante eba ana asante training menshia eti se wo pese wo sum yewura menshia ana ahini ti enu ti ni yaba abeba ye wonti wo menshia se mu ha yewura so agi atuma chese ni nana ni America hodi e be kasi agaze timi as asante for hene nti wo be bia na wo kofa koso bi bu ho a no accepted so sani ma no so asante ba nti e bia ensam so mo medoni na nyina ntimi kamo na etimi emfa empuntu kase mra na va yi bia mra na bi kaske dwane asante
ma koye ewo kumasi infie enumnie insianie na dani da nyina ya pekwan se ya beba na ye ni yewura ababa sum emre na emmemu nti ene ana ekwan ebe mu a etimi ba se ye ni yewura ababa sum nti ye ma no ana ye kan ye nyina ye hobo mu ana ena eye wukudeyi ya ba yewura na asia ye ne na bedi ewukudeyi
ensem we nyina no yamane bofo panyi Samson Kwame Nyameche ne boa no de bai
na tumadi bi koso third regional president conference NDC professional forums etifi asem wose operating 24-hour economy policy the role of NDC professionals. Minister of Labor, Jobs and Employment Honorable Rashid Pepu no tese 24-hour economy no ebesesa wo man sebrese but private sectors ni ne bedi mu akotene pa
Now, job creations and skills developments are critical elements. And one of the things I want to do is to beef up our training institutions and then provide the kind of training that are apt in today's economy. Changes have taken place. Many of you are already experts and we will want to employ you in that endeavor. So we will have to introduce technical and vocational skills programs that align with the demands of the 24-hour economy, partner with industries to create apprenticeship and internship opportunities for the next generation of people. The private sector will be the engine of this policy. We need entrepreneurs and business owners to invest in new businesses and models that leverage e-commerce, fintech, and service industries.
Dear Yate say Okase, your Minister of Labour, Jobs and Employment, Honorable Rashid Pepu. Na Global President ma NDC Professional Forums, Ambassador Sampiyari, any peace news kasa no wache say, ekuona ye bi papa, ebre NDC amanyuko yebe tuaba, eni wo munkunimidie say, netina wo munaso. Na 24-hour economy no, enwa na esi wo mani so wo mo hwese ebetumi aba na wo manfo nyam ahoto.
No, a group here there. I just see you first and foremost. They say, "Rebecca professionals above no be adi ni ndi abwa ama dia NDC akoso." Enti wo hwa report ni na kire say, "Ye ma wo programs a wo bia ehweso." Tani ye hunu say 24-hour economy. I guess one thing, BPR, the answer can yes, I'm manifesto. And you decided, Rebecca, you have so buying the 24-hour economic policy number. So, the answer is professionals. You're the gym. Let's see first, a church for Sana again. No young cousins, I'm quite bad so I answer. Ever participated in my program as successful.
The ten Kase Ambassador Sampiyari. On why Global President ma NDC Professionals Forum, Henry Akwesimenka.
School of Graduate Studies Edge mediation kon ahyehyɛ so apon adesuafo a omokɔgye ntete e wo school no emu na odimonyafo
do it in 2 years in record time. Now me barely going to do another master's in international relations. I was the deputy coordinator for NYAP. I was able to do it in record time, and then the LLB I was the deputy minister for trade. Now me to my year in record time we so I was able to do in record time. It's just about perseverance. Now me the PhD and the certificate no is nothing but a piece of paper. Idea Utuma use certificate no to contribute towards the growth and the development of this country, and no the most important thing.
Any swafo our shots na ye abodi mu nyansapene abefo nimdie eso onumunyafo Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed wakasa wiye na Chancellor Ma University of Ghana Suyapon Mrs. Mary Chinri Hesi enso de to wo mo mapom ho agentite na wie se omo ba bontin omo fa nimdie no emwa oman Ghana impunto.
As we honor you today, it is crucial for us to acknowledge the significance of your achievement within the broader context of the global community. The knowledge and skills you have acquired during your time at the University of Ghana have not only prepared you for personal success, but have also equipped you to contribute meaningfully to the development of our society, our nation, and the world at large.
Any Chancellor Ma University of Ghana, Mrs. Mary Chinri Hesi, wakasa Vice Chancellor, Professor Nanaba Apia Amfo, and so Ekasa, no church range, say your mudia go up no so a bit me aboa, a free affair tremu 2024, Ecopim 2029, a bit me aboa Masuapon, Nejana Nasuina etuja.
The university's new strategic plan, which is to run for 5 years from 2024 to 2029, was launched in July last year. The strategic plan has 5 strategic priorities, which are transformative student experience, impactful research, commitment to our faculty and staff, engagement and partnerships, and sustainable resource mobilization and stewardship. These 5 strategic priorities, along with the 5 strategic objectives derived from each, which we refer to as our 5 for 5, have been intentionally selected to steer the university towards achieving its aspirations mission, and vision.
Any Vice Chancellor University of Ghana, Professor Nana Bapia Amfo ne Krokramu, Ora Albert Frimpong, wabon a doctorate in public administration and policy management. Seven Prediasa Openyi Oyinifreni, Awetimi Aye, Abomodia abon a doctorate in public administration, or the Ninsem say Etuyenim.
After all, it is he who is to be glorified. It takes the weak to shame the strong. So it is the duty of God. All that you see is not me, it's the grace of God.
Any Ora Albert Frimpong Nyamia Dom wetmi abon a doctorate in public administration and policy management at School of Graduate Studies. Ninsem ena wadi tudre na George say ene buano edebai.
Na emra sebetani a wojina ma adese e won praye so Honorable Davis Ansa Opoku MPP amanyoko odim no wotese wono won ta sensem monamrane so wono nyamfo kan wofori ata kane sikasem so afo emra to nsafre ne se womra sikasem akontabu omra mebu a woni problem bia saa ne yede chechire wo man na mom special prosecutor approach no a wode fa so ne de o kase na ni ho ana oboa Honorable Davis Ansa Opoku Honorable Radi asumje nka o
nka so menu ade mana what is saying
nkakra de say wuja me de aka na me de sie ye o
o se me bebo ekia na ke so dia fa hoy
Ay, wate me wia me hala wo kire ho.
Cha pepe.
Yo. Dia wodi atu deni ene se ho.
Yo, dia din kai ma men chia chief na me san chia. Eno asema me kan o parliament me se. Ye nyina amayofo ade ba kwa ye pele se ye de pepe yo baba. Se bi ma emra no aye djuma. Bonifying the rule of law. Na bibia share wonsa na abai foforo ba na si empo wabai woso efil se bibia kobone they invite us to be in someone no yengina no we owe it a duty to the Ghanaian people wo ma to abama yen se beba nya be yi ho ano senya fata sebio aduma de share yensa no enye yen ye busu ya japade e o man na japade and you Boniga we are answerable to the people. Nemum a quire faswa, ye de inviting Crawford, a fire fatwa, ye did Buran Crawford demo. Said you asked them Kaka. Yamai say, you am right, dear Juma. Okay, I'm Rampona, chapter 5 of the Constitution. I guarantee you will be a
Ade mumpa ya line si pa well ebreninti hesankriansa ka onabra nanka yene no ewie preku line no enim wa ye kura yo onabu we de kose facha ye tiewu
I can say a guarantee will be a right in the right of war. Sabi obi ayem monoko no ana obi ayem fa kwadu ento no so no o de be get press conference ka se ni pano we gane ana ti boni be ka fa tribute ba na ke say o dane atem ne ni kakra ye ka se obi a tribute ba ni ke obi a ya che no na wetin after kwan bi so na wa escape gatan kan ni pano ene ye ka se for your tribute ana so obi a ye dey some wa ko ne so posio ayes no no ya inviting our own man to any panel you can see for your activity between special prosecutor office any kind of prosecutor office not one would think it out at what point and I can prosecutor going to memo here and don't know it's about declare on national television say for a fugitive me ka MP kakrana near one Rashid in the 8th parliament I can't see and pecan for your time. And he said, be a cosuna in your bonia, me hatasu. Nemum, see ye a manusem, and as ye politics, you know. I was here to meet the Emiratum. this is not the time where I was say obi at this court political points. So your papa ni kromo ache. And my money na obi eni. Penifo e wo ho nyina eni. E ba de saying ye di asrafo e bo run them. E for di ni yema nyina tese. Ni document ni japade nyina ni ransack ni nyina. Led by Nkofwa, if you want face e bia e brana ken no for ataye finance minister no waye omobone papa bi e fe no Richard Japa. Ye nyina no enya dia e boa Ghana ye ke memi ke dia mamu no. Ebio sisi an komo na ya say akoye tit for tat obeti NDC ni no so 2017 year the year me enti ye fanye wo mo obi so 2017 year ba bi fi enti ye fanye wo mo bibia ye duru no omampeni John Dramani Mahama the message kese o jama Ghana for say oba be ye reset of Ghana the oba be ye resetter ani me bia ensem fata ni me bia se bio etwemu 20 years ago tit for tat kind of politics no I was say the tune change you make sure say your mrampon no then your emrano ahye se yemfanye dwuma na ne yemfanye na me tie se betoja se obi ediska ana obi din sako ba bicycle enti yemfanye nkotumu I'll be the first comment about it demom se tumi be hye wonza emfa tumi no enye mesem e okromo ase oye ne saa na chese tumi na Ghana for the share wonza no na chese values are tumi no mampeni he won by 56% of the votes. And now, but yes, you and Kwalakra form a dumamu from a particular period, no, woman uncle to nephew. My penny to me the amount for the share one salon. And they said, Granny, creating Numa, Emma Mebroni. Then, if under a government, or makes me I employ of what we say, Mama May, your mamma. Not suddenly, you buy, your truckrat as a tank of putting down, you know, Munko to nephew. Then you are creating unemployment instead of coming to solve the issues of employment. A human name you wanna ya pretty jamam nanti dia na wo mo ye no. Wo si wo mo ko trefie because e bia wo mo no. O say o si mesi na de ma na o benti na de ba. Ghana no e wo se banisa ye wo mra ye de ye djuma wo Ghana. E de panin di boni bi na ya fa de djuma mu a. Ya ma na nya na djuma. Na so bra they create employment no. Se be ya wo mo akifie a wo mo so nya djuma ni bi o me. See, I say machoism, show of force, Rambo style of governance. I question airtime.
But honorable, the now special prosecutor can say, Sikasembi to say National Cathedral, SML, ya ne course or Jinari, and this a naibia a keka kahono dear, and there wouldn't who assembly our home.
How many of them? I mean, what's in I say. Mrs. Obia ya bonnet kruma say. Obia began a sikateku and answer say ni palo. I was here chenaso. It's the meno, the Obi Kujina court, and we all believe in the court system. We all believe say the court no so independent say until a substantial case is brought against you, you are innocent. It will be a building so a baby now be granny if you kruma say akotra. Tanya yenuaba said in a Tamaklu, NDC, a year, and then court actions here, you found Kotuma still now, and you know, the Chapino. When it's let's say you're Ghana for a Twabama, you're foul almost a one more, a bigger for a young one. I know dear, and what's a banisa, would be a white Giboniviano, you're finding good enough as a media, me and Canasam, so when you dear, or from a tuga. Then, San Rambo style, name. Press conference, you go be any more here, and I have a problem, I have a challenge with that.
Honorable Edas Pano Adaja Winyama. A tearful way, Emra Seb, Genia, which Nama this year war and prior so, Honorable Davis and Sa Upuku, 1 day and then a Casa, who make us a bonus will be a bessia.
So wakoma ho hyehyɛ ana ebo periperi de broni kan hardware no a ɛde ne sɛ woyɛ na sɛ woyam so atim so
wo be pack na farmer Martin's liver salt akira kwan entem ahwie nsu agu glass mu ate Martin's liver salt no ba ko no na wo de agum
wo be hu sɛ ehuru wa glass no mu na wanom Martin's liver salt ye won orange flavor ana ba ko so ye plain
wonu mu a ho beto na mum edi nanu na ho ntɔ wo a ko hu doctor
14th February 2025 Valentine's Day. Be serious. Free say the serious man and Brantel Machididi. The daunting time by teacher Best Western Plus Hotel. It's love in the air. One no dofu beti enyumba. Namun chawanasi. A Val's Day with the legend of Brantel Machididi. One Best Western Plus Beach Hotel, Accra, Nungwa. Times 7 p.m. sharp. Tickets down *713 *33 *20#. And now reserve tickets of 050-965-1381. Regular 150 Ghana cedis. VIP 250 Ghana cedis. And your Val's Day with the legend of Brantel Machididi. See you there. Sponsors Blue Label, Partner Avocado, Media Partners, Peace FM, and Independent Ghana.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Busuafo ye Simon Makwa babiem aha ene ye de kase ni nyina esie akenkanfo eye me abna bayi nyano mene
amansan tiame kwabena mafo
yedi aseda ekwa ma MTN 4G Plus misrewa se wudi dwuma abe fontentan fidie so na pe internet a edwane kontem ebetimi aboa wa eye MTN 4G Plus wo say omotable net nso no aya pebi na fedi dwuma na emboa wiye this way chocolate drink yesterday we here in so share special ice ne mineral water ne drinks assault no the pa best point savings and loans best assurance you too nchine need fufunita benkwan ni nyina bi wodwa so aya pebi dada setene mu faka ho na entimi emwa o yadam ase amamu nyina mu eniti